Modern hip hop, that's what we do. Mr. Peter Parker, 3 to 7 weekdays. I'm excited to be back in Minnesota. When I was gone, I missed the local hip hop scene. I missed the community. And I'm back here right now with the guy, behind the guy, next to the guy that made a lot of this stuff happen. Sean, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. One of many, many a one. It's a great day. It's Wednesday afternoon, right? Oh, can I say what day it is?
Yeah, it's Wednesday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. And you got the mason jar still?
I'm good, man. It's a good day. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, I see you looking at the mason jar. I got the mason jar.
I know what you're doing. You're consuming water.
I'm consuming water, man. It's halfway there.
Very positive.
I might fill it up in the bathroom before I leave the studio here.
We got you. We have some real water. You can do tap if you want.
Fam, this is Minneapolis. You could drink the tap water.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Yeah.
It's good water.
Well, I don't know about tasty, but but you know what I'm saying? Like until they find lead in it, I'm still drinking it.
Yeah, it's solid, man.
Yeah. It's free. Well, I mean, it's free when you drink it at other people's places.
We got you.
I appreciate that.
That's love, man.
That's what's up.
Last time I saw you on stage at Soundset, I'm impressed and like it's cool to see you guys sometimes. You know what? We headlined for a lot of years. We did it, main event, Atmosphere comes out, shuts it down at the end of the day. But you know what? We're going to let Future and these guys kind of rock. And you kind of pulled back a tiny bit, and the performance was still so crazy, great, like amazing. One of the most amazing parts of the performance, as you were rocking, I was on the side of the stage. C-Ray's Walls was behind me, screaming at the top of his lungs, "You're catching a body, son!" Like screaming in my ear. And it was like, is this guy drunk?
That's my man.
No, it's C-Ray's Walls.
That's my man. C-Ray's is the dude, you know.
Screaming, and it would be total silence, and you were having this moment, "You're catching a body, son!" And I'm like, oh, no, it's C-Ray's. He's here.
Yeah.
Very, very dope. Very dope.
No, that's what's up. No, but to touch off on that, yeah, you know, I just kind of started to feel like us playing last every time was kind of sending the wrong message as far as how I feel about Soundset and how I even feel about the community. And, you know, for years and years and years, I had to, if I were to steal a phrase from the Warriors, I had to bop my way to this theory of the top, you know what I'm saying, and try to get, and then I guess you reach a point where you're kind of like, well, you know, I kind of did my thizzle. I did it. I did what I was set out to do. 100%. So now what are my goals, you know? And truth be told, man, I don't think anybody's goal should be to stand on the top of some little anthill forever. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, if you could get to the mountain and climb it and look and see the view and take a couple of photos of how beautiful it looks, then it's time for you to figure out what's next. You don't want to just camp out and sit up there. And I'm not trying to suggest that I was going to sit at the top, but I just mean in general, man, you got to really kind of, you know, if you're blessed to do this for as long as I've been allowed to do this, you got to evolve your goals. You got to evolve your wants, your needs. You got to evolve your perspective, your perception of everything, you know? And so with Soundset, I felt like it's, you know, obviously still important for me to be there and to play a role and to be an artist liaison and to run around and smile and take pictures. But it's not necessarily important for me to be the dude, you know? It's like I get to be the dude in other ways. You know what I'm saying? I get to be the dude that, you know, brought Future and ASAP and Common and the Roots here to share this stage together.
Man.
I get to be that dude. And whether you see me as the guy standing up high or you realize that I'm behind the scenes or I get my moment on stage, you know, I still have to flex and do my thing. But no matter what, just being involved in such a beautiful festival and being able to play the role that I get to play, you know, it's a blessing, and I'm going to treat it like a blessing as opposed to treating it like a part of my ego, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, you've already done it. Like, why do I have to force the issue? Like, yo, let these guys have their moment. And we saw Prof and what Prof is doing and how he's evolving and throwing the raft out there and Machine Gun Kelly climbing the side of the thing. One of the best, I mean, you've been to all of them, obviously. I hadn't been to one of those in 2 years. To see the evolution of Soundset and what it's really becoming now. Dude, it was something special.
Sure, you know, and to be fair, when I was headlining it, it was also because we were bringing this quote-unquote underground hip-hop festival, and I was, you know, obviously I'm trying to book all my friends and colleagues and contemporaries to come and play this festival, but once we were given the tools to start reaching outside of our friend circle, once I was given the tools to start reaching out towards people who actually their phone numbers weren't in my phone, you know, that's when we saw the bigger picture here as far as like, look, man, here in the Twin Cities, not everybody cares about atmosphere. Not everybody cares about what Rhyme Sayers is doing, but they are still a part of this culture and they still care about this culture. So we want to create an environment and a situation that allows more people who care about this culture to come and celebrate with us, you know,
Yeah,
and
man.
it doesn't have to be a Rhyme Sayers thing.
Right.
We're just the people behind the scenes pulling it together. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But at
yeah,
the end
yeah.
of the day, there's no reason why Snoop Dogg should play before me for a number of reasons, but
Yeah.
mostly because, look, let's be fair. As far as this culture goes, an artist like Snoop, an artist like ASAP, an artist like Cube, J. Cole,
Mm-hmm.
these people bring people together. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's like Snoop has got a fan base that extends well beyond just your standard buckets. You know, the
Yeah.
Atmosphere fan base, you're a certain kind of person. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Even like Common,
Right.
the Common fan base, you're a certain kind of person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you're able to bring in artists whose fan bases extend beyond identity crisis,
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
man.
I think that's the beauty of where Soundset is heading right now. You know
Most
what I mean?
definitely.
Like I just hope I can always make the argument to my team to let me have a spot on that stage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I think you got it. But it was a very cool class move, and I can see the evolution of the festival and the whole thing. I was like, yo, this was cool.
Oh, and the new location is phenomenal, amazing.
man.
You know,
Yeah,
I had
man.
my reservations going into it just because change can be scary and cause anxiety
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that. But
yeah.
and I was also concerned about like the heat on the cement and all that.
Right,
But
right.
man, to be honest, dude, that felt like exactly how this is supposed to feel.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? Like I was standing there watching the Roots with concrete under my feet and realized this is how I want to see the Roots.
Yeah, man.
With concrete
Yes,
under my
man.
feet. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
man.
Like
Yes,
it's
man.
like this is how I want to see this music and feel this music and talk to each other and be out here with each other. You know what I mean? Like so this was and plus, it was accessible, man. If you wanted to go, you could go. It wasn't this commitment. It
Right.
wasn't this like massive commitment that you had to make. You could ride your bike, you could
Yes.
take a Uber or
Yes.
a Lyft or get a ride from your mom, whatever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
It's in the neighborhood.
it's in the neighborhood.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing.